All right, hopefully these headphones will work properly. They're sounding a little bad. I don't know why. It sounded a little rough. Um, yeah, welcome to another Trucking with Vinny vlog. We are headed back home, or back to the yard and then home. We got another hour and 15 minutes, somewhere about there. Look at that. Look at that. You got a whole house on there, man. I would love to have one of those trucks. Talk about going over the road, man. I'll gladly one of those. What is that? Oh, it's a Mac. Is it? No, it's a Western Star. Holy hell. Dude, that thing is sick, man. Massive. Oh, yeah, but yeah. We're going back home. Uh, another hour and 15 minutes ago. We've had a hell of a day. We ran a total of, well, not three, actually more than three loads. One, two, three, four. Altogether, six loads in one day, or three full loads and three empties that I brought back. But mind you, I'm getting paid for every single one, so no complaints on my end. I'm a happy camper. It was a good day. Uh, we had one going into RMT, which is the Richmond Marine Terminal or port, whichever one you want to call it. Uh, I don't normally go in there. I didn't before with the previous company that I was with. Now I feel like I'm going to be going in there a little bit more often than I imagined. It's a it's a shit show. Nothing is really automated. Everything is like pen and paper. I mean, I can't imagine how bad these guys had it. But like before I got into this, it wasn't automated. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they did it. It was a whole clusterfuck. I feel like. Thankfully, I wasn't doing this back then. I don't think I would have lasted. Now, I mean, it's pretty smooth sailing, no matter which way you look at it. Anywhere you go down here, especially like uh, the VIG, PPCY, fucking NIT, it's like that, pretty in and out. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm a happy camper. We're doing good. We're doing good. Should be back at the yard. I'm hoping by 2 o'clock, if not a little bit sooner. Turn in my paperwork. I got about a 30-minute drive home. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah. Overall, though, I don't know. This year has been a very good year. Uh, Not like work wise, but overall, like mentally. I know we've all had it pretty damn rough with COVID and everything. We've been kind of hunkering down, not really in contact with other people. So yeah, it's kind of nice. This year's been nice. Been meeting a lot of new people. It's been nice. Not only that, I'm enjoying the fact that I'm back out on the road. I didn't work for about a week and a half prior to this, and then like before that, I was out for a month. Like I stated in a previous video, where I ended up getting hit by another truck driver. So yeah, it's nice being back. I mean, mind you, it's a little tough to get used to as well again, because you're having to get up really early. You're looking at about 3 in the morning every morning. It can be difficult to get your sleep in too. I mean, you get home, by the time you eat, do your stuff, it's 8 o'clock already, and you got to go to bed. I feel like an old man. Oh shit, man! I had a comment on one of my older videos. I used to like bass boost a bunch of music. I did my own cut of some Bosnian song. There was one snippet of it that I really liked. I posted it up, and there was a guy commenting on it. Hey, are you Balkan? I saw that you're a trucker, but I see you're typing in in our language, or something like that, something along those lines. Yes, I am Bosnian. Uh, born and raised, or not born, not raised in Bosnia. Ended up moving over here at the age of 6 or 7, somewhere around there. No, like 6.5. Uh, I've been here for 21 years, or 22 years almost. It's been a good while, man. It's been a good while. The U.S. of A. But yes, also I can speak Bosnian fluently. No, I'm not Russian. I don't got a thing against Russians, but I'm not Russian. Damn it. I can pull off a pretty decent Russian accent, though. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, no, good old Bosnia, former Yugoslavia. Yeah, we got a lot of tension back home. A lot of tension. Don't get me wrong, a lot of fucked up shit ended up happening. It's not normal, but why can't we just get? Why can't we all just get along? You know? Why can't we just get along? But yeah, this is my view now. Is it's just gonna be highway, hopefully and thankfully from now on. I don't got to deal with those country back roads like I did. Don't get me wrong, I can do it. It's not a big deal. I'm used to it, but I prefer something with a little bit more room where I can get around and not have to worry. Uh, not have to worry about like slipping off the road and like in the middle of the night too. It's up there. It was like very sketchy, especially if it rains. Dude, you can't see a damn thing. And then if you're driving through there at night, people are coming in the opposite direction with their high beams on. You can't see anything. It's very dangerous. This I could do all day, not a problem. I'd rather do this. Yeah, I got a bit of a as well. I got a bit of a head cold too. I don't know what's going on. I had like body aches for the last couple of days, and now it's like all in my face. I got a little bit of the body aches left, like in my legs, but nothing like too severe like it was. Maybe that's why I couldn't sleep last night. No, now it makes sense. But yeah, so far so good with this company. I don't wanna jinx anything. Normally I don't like praising anywhere that I'm working at because I mean that could flip in a matter of a day or two. You know, you can come in one day and they can fuck around with you and just make you hate it. So all I can say is so far so good. The money's there, really decent money actually compared to what I was bringing in with the previous company. So I could definitely do this for a while. Mind you, I worked here back in the day when I first got this truck. I worked with them. Mind you, I don't want to name the company over YouTube. God knows who's out there. I don't need any competition. Uh, but yeah, I worked here initially when I started driving. When I first got this truck, I worked there for like a good month and a half. And then, I mean, when I would get my paychecks back then, my jaw would drop. Like it really would. Uh, in amazement, because it was my first owner operator position. I was beyond impressed. Um, and then I got into a little argument with the owner, not a little, a little one, a big one. Uh, he wanted me. They ended up running me into West Virginia, and mind you, I was green. I didn't know how to use a shifter then on a semi. I wasn't that experienced with it. All I did prior was drive automatics, and I was set with an automatic. I knew what I was doing, but they sent me out. Yeah, we got a load going into West Virginia. it needs to be loaded up down there. So I went empty. That wasn't a problem. I enjoyed the ride up there. Man, I get loaded. I weighed gross weight probably 82 to 83,000 pounds. I was fucking heavy. Uh, Now I got to come down those mountains that I drove through. Again, I was green. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know like proper downshifting, so on and so forth. I was grinding the fuck out of these gears. Uh, Man, I get on that mountain. I start coming down it. Holy shit. I had it, I think, in like eighth gear, but dude, I was like redlining the truck. I'm hitting the brakes. My Jake isn't engaging like it should. Also, these Volvos is a two-step Jake brake. It's nothing compared to a Freightliner or a Peterbilt. It doesn't really slow you down that much. And oh man, I was shitting myself. Uh, at one point, my brakes started smoking, and not normally. That's not a good sign. Uh, it was a bunch of white smoke. It was a little scary. I finally made it down that mountain, dude. I was sweating. I was sweating. But I ended up calling the company. I was like, I need the day off tomorrow. Like it stressed me out that bad. It freaked me out like very badly. Um, Took the day off. I came in the day prior or the day after. The boss was there. He's like, Elvin, come here. I'm like, yeah, what's going on, man? He's like, what's this I hear about you not wanting to run West Virginia? I'm like, yeah, I don't, and I was up front. I don't feel comfortable with it. I explained literally what I just explained to you guys, and I explained I was green. I'm not really comfortable yet shifting this truck. I'm like, let me get used to this a little bit before I'm being sent out on these loads. He's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you can't do that, it looks like this is going to be your last 2 weeks here. And like that ended up pissing me off. And I told him, I'm like, hey, listen, you know what? If we're going to play that game, today's going to be my last day here. I was being upfront and honest with you about how I feel about this. And you want to go down that route and not take my word into account, blah, blah, blah. And it ended up turning into a yelling match between the two of us. Signed off on the paperwork that I quit, blah, blah, blah. I came home, I cooled down. I mean, I ended up calling the guy. I'm like, hey, listen, can we have a one-on-one? He's like, yeah, man. And we let bygones be bygones. At the end of the day, business is business. I let him know that. He's like, yeah, I can't agree more. And yeah, we ended up, it's all good. It was all good between us. So I worked for 3 years with this company prior. I mean, with this company before I switched here. Uh, it wasn't good. The money wasn't all that good compared to what I was bringing in here. The money here, god damn, it is fucking good. Yeah, I'll tell you. With TMX, I was as an owner operator, which I know is bad, but local. I was bringing in normally about 1,800 to 2,800 a week, which that's after fuel, obviously. Here, way better, way better, uh, way better. Let's say, yeah, I'm not gonna say, it, but way better. Um, yeah, that amount that I worked for, I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass that I hung out for that long with them. Don't get me wrong, the money's good still, but like the workload, yeah, this I can do, no problem. And I'm home every day. Shit, I'm happy. I'm happy as can be. I'm over here just yapping. God damn. Sorry if I'm annoying you guys. But yeah, I remember COVID when COVID threw throw a monkey wrench into the mix. I remember the money was pretty decent back then when COVID first came about. Uh, and not only that, nobody on the road. Oh Lord, do I miss that? There was nobody on the road. It was smooth fucking sailing. I would make it up to Washington from Richmond, where normally now and like prior to COVID, you're looking at 2.5 hours. So just to get into Washington, that's how bad the traffic is. That's how bad the drivers are up there. But during COVID, shit, I would make it up there within an hour, if not less. I would make it up to Maryland. There was a load that we took up to Maryland. It was tile, like Spanish tile that was coming in, and we would take it up there. I would make it up there within an hour and 30, hour and 40 minutes. It was beautiful. And now, hell no, nowhere close to that. So I kind of miss the traffic that we had during, or the lack of traffic that we had during COVID. Oh man, was that nice. Nobody out on the road. Huh. Take me back. Take me back. I think if you ask any trucker, they would say the same thing about that period. Beautiful. And people got used to not being around other people. Now you got like extreme cases of depression, anxiety, blah blah blah. Like my boy, we've been raw dogging that like since, you know, y'all are fucking freaking out now because y'all haven't been around people. What the fuck, man? I mean, at least now y'all know how the majority of people with depression and anxiety have felt like and continue feeling like. I get it. I don't know. I feel like introverted people really didn't have a problem, man. I feel like they enjoyed it. I enjoyed it myself, not having to be around too many people. Uh, Mind you, it's not healthy too. You want to be around other people. You want to talk to people. But man, was it nice. Oh Lord, was it nice. Get to relax, not talk to anybody, do your fucking thing, watch a movie, blah blah blah. Man, it was beautiful, beautiful. Surprisingly enough, though, now I find myself looking for more conversation with people. I'm looking at meeting more people. I don't know. There's something fascinating about it compared to prior, where I was like very introverted. I didn't want to be associated with too many people. It's weird how people change over time. Not weird, fascinating. Excuse me. I use the word weird way too often. By weird, I mean fascinating. Funny part is too, you have people now that don't know how to interact with other people, and you can see it just by 2 years of not being around people. They don't know how to interact anymore, and for me, like, it's the funniest thing because it's so easy to pick up on, or for me, at least for me, it is to like see it, like the little nervous tics that people have. It's really fascinating, really cool, really cool. What? Mainly funny, I think. Mainly funny. It's like, dude, I don't know what you're being nervous about. It's good. There's no point. We're all in this together. We're all destined for the same thing, and we all know what the answer to that is. So, fucking enjoy your time while you're here. Nothing to be nervous about. There was a thing out of this book that I read, How to Unfuck Yourself. Uh, all anxiety stems from a lack of action. So I feel like a lot of people, or all of us in general, we have these like thoughts and ideas. Okay, when I get up, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go make my bed. I'm gonna go make eggs, dinner, blah blah blah. You're having all these thoughts, about doing these things, but you never actually get up and do it. That's where the anxiety is coming from, is the lack of action on your own thoughts that you want to do, but you end up not doing. You end up not doing it. There, shit, I lost my train of thought. Uh, that's where it stems from. Just that inability to act on your own actions. Once you buckle up and like actually sit down and do everything that you're thinking about doing, you have that thought in your head, hey, I'm gonna go talk, I want to go talk to this person. Do it. What the fuck is holding you back? You're gonna feel worse by not doing that thing that you thought about doing. Act upon it. Instead of having thoughts continuously run through your day, or like run through your mind, oh, I should do this, but never end up getting up and doing it. There you go. There's your anxiety, dude. There's your anxiety. There's your depression. There's your inability to act upon your own thoughts. Uh, and like that, those key words out of that book, like it just like mind opening. Honestly, the whole time it had me like calling myself out reading that book. I can't recommend it enough for people. It's a very, very, very fascinating book. Look at this idiot. Jesus. And I'm trying to switch lanes too. Fucking dickheads. Well, maybe not. Get in front of this guy, and then continental carbonic. Fascinating. Damn, I can't believe we made it this far up here. I kind of zoned out, to be honest. And my cruise control is finally working. Oh, Lord, thank you, Jesus. I am beyond excited now. I got to fucking take my foot off the throttle. Now my truck's been acting weird with the cruise control. Like every now and again it works, every now and again it doesn't. It's damn annoying. Mr. Cutie Patootie. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this here. Y'all have a good one. Till next time, guys. It was a pleasure talking to y'all.